No, that was not what was the plan. He said he was coming by 5. And I'm trying to do everything for that you can eat. Think, okay, I don't want you to be stressed. I don't want that. Blah, blah. Okay, he's coming by 5. That was what he said. And I hate people who don't stick to whatever it is they say. So I felt like, no, you're not going. I don't. Merry Christmas, everybody. You're welcome to Lope and Ludes podcast.
And I want to say a very big welcome.
Yes, after an happy new year of 2024. Have we done a video this year?
I'm not sure.
And happy new year 2024. Happy new year in advance 2025. Right.
To the glory of God. Yes.
Hallelujah. Thank God for the gift of life. Yeah, so like we used to do, I am Lope Dicta.
And I am Ludex.
And together we are Mr. and Mrs. K. So,
why are you clearing your throat?
I don't know. I didn't know where to start from.
Start from anywhere.
And we know you miss us because a lot of our friends reached out to us that, okay, you guys have not been doing your podcast. It's because of one or two, because of Nigeria. Tinubu. Just kidding.
Thank God.
Anyways, so it's been a whole year since we've been together in this union, and we have come out here to talk about what we've learned so far. Something like how the journey has been.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people expect a lot from us. Okay, so here we are to give you what we have. Maybe it is a lot, we don't know.
or not.
Or maybe it's not enough, we don't know.
And some people may be thinking that what do these people have to say? They have only spent 1 year in marriage. Just a little contribution, and what we have to say could go a long way to helping you.
Yeah.
So we have quite a number of things to talk about.
Yeah. And we are wearing our first matching pajamas. Okay, this one is not pajamas.
No. Pajamas.
This one is
Just normal.
anyway,
Just
so
normal wear.
yeah, just normal wear. So should we the uncle?
Yes, no.
Thank you.
You are the talking person.
Yeah. So what have we learned so far? It's been 1 full year. A lot has happened over the years. So what would you say we've learned so far? I will start from me, should I?
Ladies first.
Thank you.
The ladyship.
For me, it's been 1 full year, and what I would say I've learned so far is it's not about being right. Why did that thing want to go down? Being right. It's like my voice went down. It's not about being right. That's one major thing I've learned in our marriage so far. It's about making the other person happy. It's not about what is right. It's not about, okay, this is how it's been done, this is right, blah, blah, blah. It's just about making the other person happy. Yeah. Because, okay, what if, can I share the experience?
No problem. Of course you should.
Okay, so, how did I what do I really mean by being right? There are so many things that is like, okay, this is the norm. This is how you should do it. This is the right thing to do. But what if that right thing is not going to make a partner happy? For instance, the day I really got this, and after that day, I got to learn a lot from it. No, not like learned a lot from it. I felt like, thank God I had the knowledge. Now it's helping me. Hobby was going somewhere. Mr. K was going somewhere. And I wanted to do you Garrett's outside material. 1,000 yard. So I woke up very early in the morning. I was like, what is it we can eat so fast? Because we're not settled then, right? We're not yet settled, and there was nothing much to take in the house. So I was like, the best thing we can really go for now, we have beans. Let me just blend these beans, make akara. I felt like this thing is really hard, and this is the only. No, because we're not settled. You were going on a journey.
Yes, then
and
the person
I wanted you to carry food, and you're not the type that could carry food. Yes.
And then even the person that wanted to
pick you up.
Yes, the person that wanted to pick me up already put a call through.
Yes, I will even get to that part. So, what it can, like, it's not type that carries food, like, to give cooler, put rice inside, something like that. So I felt like the best option right now is to make bean cake. That's akara. okay, make this beans cake, I'll give it to you, take it with bread. It's easy, nice, since you're not going to buy food outside. Fine. So to achieve this, you were going very early. The person said it was going around 5, right?
Yes.
I said, no wahala. This is going to be stressful for me, but I'm ready to undertake whatever stress it is. I'm going to wake up around 3, blah, 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 you know. So, of course, I woke up around 3. We started doing the blah, this one, that one. I blended the beans. And I wanted him to sleep because he was going on a journey. Because normally we gather day, you get it. But he was going on a journey and he needed to rest. So I felt like it's better for him to sleep while I'm in the kitchen. So, blended beans. You know this process of making akara now? Blended beans. Peeled beans first. Blend it. Do everything. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, I was almost done. What was left was like blend the last part and start frying. Oh, I already started frying. And the person that was carrying him, conveying him, that they were traveling together, called and said, he's already at our junction. What? I felt like at our junction, okay, kilo shele. No, that was not. What was the plan? He said he was coming by 5. And I'm trying to do everything for that you can eat. Think, okay, I don't want you to be stressed. I don't want that. Blah, blah. Okay, he's coming by 5. That was what he said. And I hate people who don't stick to whatever it is they say. So I felt like, no, you're not going. I don't care. You can use 1 hour there. You can use 2 hours there. You're not going. Please eat this. Can I wake up 3 and go? And Mr. K was already feeling very uncomfortable because he had a deal. The person might have breached his deal, but at the same time, the person was already waiting at the junction, and it was just right or okay for him to go. But the man was wrong because you said 5. Why are you at our junction by 4:30? I think it was 4 or 4, like
no, around 4:30.
4:30 was already there, and I was sure that by 5, in fact, before 5, I'll be done what I'm doing. I already planned it. My plan don't payment now. And it wasn't easy for me to let go of that plan that had come out. And I was not happy. And I was like, no, baby, you can't go now. Please. I was like, it wasn't like I was like shouting like I described earlier. No, that was an exaggeration. But I was like, baby, please, you can't go. No, I woke up early now to me. And he was like, okay, I won't go. But Baba said, okay, we won't go. But his face was saying,
because another thing was that the person was now putting call through.
Consistent calls.
Okay.
And it's not the time to say no when it's not on the honor. Please, Papa needs to say that. Like, it's no, there's different type of people. There's a kind of people that are like,
I'm there already. I'm very close.
He's not the kind of person. So you couldn't tell the person that I was coming. At the same time, I couldn't tell the person that I'm still at home. It would be like, what are you doing? So it was super, very, 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 very uncomfortable. And after frying 1 batch, I gave it to him. I said, okay, go. And after I left that day, it was a journey, right? So I was left alone with my thoughts, and I started thinking. I could read his countenance before he left. I wasn't happy about it, but he had to wait because of the effort I put into it. I was right. I keep telling myself I was right. I was doing this for you. I woke up very early. And also, why am I frying akara? Just because I know you wouldn't buy food outside and I wanted you to eat. If not, it is hunger that you're hungry from morning till night. And this is what I'm trying to avoid and everything. And so why is it now looking like I'm the one that is wrong? Okay, so I was on those thoughts for a very long time. And I prayed about it and all. And that was when I got the mind. And I got the conviction that it's not about being right. At that moment, my effort was about to go to waste. Now, it was left for me to choose between either my effort goes to waste so that he will be happy, or I force him to wait unhappily. I finish frying, he takes it all and goes. So I had the conviction from reading that it's not about, okay, being right. The place of sacrifice is what will help to, leave out the fact that my effort has been wasted. But now the aim, the effort is to make him happy. Now, if it is not the effort that will now make him happy, why don't I go for it? And that was why, when it was dissected, I just felt like, Rema.
deep.
Deep, yeah, it's very deep. It's like we're just talking about it simply like this, but
Flesh
it was
and blood
quite
didn't reveal that
deep.
reality.
Because I was in thought for a very long time, and since I was even alone, and I was able to come to that conclusion, and that conclusion gave me peace, like for the rest of the journey of 1 year. That's why we're here, right? That is it about not being right or what makes the partner happy. So what about you?
Well, if I should talk about my own part, I also would want to have something that will share similitude with what she has said, but mine came from another dimension. Now, before marriage, I used to have this mind that yes, it is not just about you in the marriage, you have to consider the second person. Yes, I knew that theoretically.
Yeah, okay.
But when we got into the marriage, I got to realize that indeed it's not just about you. Now, I'm not talking about a situation whereby maybe you have to deal with something big. I'm talking about something very minute.
Yeah.
Okay, at a point, the kind of person I've always been, I don't usually sleep early. I could sleep around maybe 11 or 12. That is just the nature of my person. And looking at the nature of the kind of job I do, at times I may need to be propelled to wake in the morning and then go to work, and then I'll be busy, literally busy.
Throughout.
Not that
no
I'll
break.
be
9 to 5.
I will have a kind of time, maybe a
Yeah.
5-minute break to just relax, just consistent work all through, probably from 9 till 5 at times, or till 6 without break. So, being that person, I got to realize that fine, I could just live the way I wanted to live, not sleeping, probably watching highlight, watching ball, and then my people will tell me, you have to sleep, try to sleep. When you sleep, you will have strength. I'll just have this mind of assumption that don't worry, I'll be okay, I'm fine,
Yeah.
have this weakness being a man. And unfortunately, I would get to office the following day and I would literally be sleeping while engaging in certain activities that would connect to another person, to the point that at times I would feel like, is this person not realizing that I'm sleeping? I would be sleeping while standing and I'll be dreaming. But part of me would just reignite my consciousness that, guy, come back to normal, and then I'll try and wake up again. So all those things, and it continued like that for a while. And I got to realize that it's not just about you trying to live the way you've always been living, because I lived like that for a very long while, for years. That was my pattern, and that was actually because I didn't really have something I was doing that would keep me that busy. So but now that I've been engaged, I have a lot of things I'm doing, and then my babe could notice that looking at the way your sleep pattern is with the nature of your job, this thing will affect you. And I tried to just discard what she said at first, feeling like I'll be okay, only for me to realize that eventually I began to experience some sudden breakdowns. I was having slight headache, I was not feeling okay, my eyelids very heavy and things like that, to the point that it was affecting me. But I got to realize that even if she would tell me that even when you don't feel sleepy, because that was the excuse that I used to give. That, I'm not feeling sleepy now. If I'm not feeling sleepy, why will I sleep? She would tell me, you just have to lay in the bed, close your eyes. By the time you close your eyes for a very long while, probably for 30 minutes, sleep will come. I will try it, and eventually it worked. And since that time, I've been working on that, and it's been very, very wonderful. And I got to realize that it's not just about you. Apart from the fact that you should be selfless, women are generally people wired with this ability to think very deeply. They think deeper than men. We are just one-sided. We just let me just do this thing the way I want to do it. And then when they come and then they begin to give advice, we shouldn't feel like, hey, don't worry, I got this. I didn't got anything. When the thing was affecting me, then I got to realize that something was wrong. So I have realized that I shouldn't, for any reason, I shouldn't create this basis for assumption. It's not just about me, because I need my strength to even do things for the family. And so if I should say that it's just about me, I'm being selfish, even though the selfishness does not look like selfishness, because affecting myself with certain things that are odd would also automatically affect the entire family. So she could see that, and then she had to tell me that even though this pattern of life had been part of you before this time, there is need for adjustment. So I got to adjust, and we're fine, we're good to go. So I've learned that.
Yeah,
so
wow, nice one.
Irrespective of how small and minute that thing could be, as long as it's going to be to the benefit of the entire family, you just have to let go of that part. Even if it has to do with watching ball very late in the night, if they are telling you this thing will not be okay, you just have to let it go for the greater good. So I've also learned that.
Okay, thank you. Thank me.
Thank us.
Thank you for watching. And please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We just want to support each other, support ourselves, and maybe we can learn from one another. And that's why we have this podcast of Lokwe and Ludets. Okay, so next is what has been the most hurtful part of the marriage? It doesn't have to be the marriage itself. Like during the period of this 1 year, what parts like really got you shocked and all those stuff? Should I go first or you go first?